welcome to the After the Eviction show with Ryan. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Shaw. So let's just bring him out. Let's hear it for Ryan. I see you're wearing your best suit.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Have a seat.
I figured I would dress appropriately for the occasion.
Excellent, excellent. Listen, Ryan, Canada loved watching you.
That's good.
You're the king of memes. You were on the block 4 times. You were the comeback kid. And then your luck ran out. Tell me about it.
Well, I just, you know, I tried to play the game a little too hard, too fast in the early going.
You think?
Yeah, but I just wanted somebody to I mean, as the oldest guy in the house, old people go home first. That's what happened to Rosie.
Age, by the way, Ryan, we're the same age. So
in the house. In the house.
In the house.
In the house.
Sure.
And certainly, you don't look it. But old people go home first. So I wanted to try and latch on to people here and there, and I threw some offers out to some people that I recognized would have strength, and nobody wanted to work with the old guy, and nobody was willing to kind of play the game aggressively right away. And that cost me. And then I sent my best friend home.
Okay, wait. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Okay?
Yeah.
Listen, we got a question from @ChenZKhism. Do you think you did all you could with your campaign to stay, specifically this week?
Specifically this week, I think everybody was telling me all week I was good, I was good, I was good.
They were.
And then it flipped last night. I was talking to Paris in the bathroom, and she's like, "Yeah, everybody's lying to you. You're going home." And then I kind of. When I asked some people that I thought were going to keep me today, they were like, "No, we'll let you know," which is code in this house for no. At that point, I made it more about talking to John. I just made it more about talking to the people I liked, because I'm not going to see them for a while, hopefully.
Yeah. No, and you could hear that in your speech, really, when you're like, "Listen, here's some instructions."
Yeah,
when
because
I'm in jury, I was like, "Okay, he's okay."
Yeah, I mean, I'm headed out. I might as well throw some fire at him and make him play the game more aggressively instead of just sitting back and waiting for someone else to do your dirty work for you.
Thank you. Now, I want to take you back to last week.
Okay.
When Canada came through.
Yes.
Canada saved you. What was that like, hearing that?
I mean, you obviously saw I ran from that ottoman like it was on fire. I was not willing to sit in that chair for a second longer than I had to. I leaned over into Will's ear and I said, "Congratulations." I thought for sure they were going to pull him off. He's the charming guy who everybody likes, and that's the way it plays inside the house. I have no idea how it plays outside the house, but Will's very entertaining. I know. But I thought for sure he would get pulled off the block and I would still end up going home. But it really did feel good to have that validating moment that Canada liked me enough to save me, and Canada wanted to keep watching. And that means a whole lot. I can't tell you how awesome that is.
That is priceless, that feeling. Now, I'm going to bring you back to probably a less than priceless feeling.
Okay.
I mean, you like to talk about the 800 hours of Big Brother.
Yes.
That you've watched.
Yes.
How on earth did you get so cute with your plan as HOH early in the game that you put up 2 people that are not only not coming for you, but were working with you?
Well, here's the thing.
Andrew and Hamza.
Yeah, Andrew and Hamza, in my head, I could backdoor Liv. Week 1. I had enough people saying, "Yep, Liv can go, or week 2." And I was gonna backdoor Liv. And then they put a $5,000 prize on the veto, and all of a sudden my plan to have everybody throw the veto and just let Andrew or Hamza come off the block and then we could send Liv home, completely and totally backfired.
Well, so risky though, because the worst case scenario, there goes one of your allies.
Yeah, sure. But if you're not going to take risks, don't play. Like, I don't understand the people that, and really, if I didn't put Andrew and Hamza up, I would have been gone the next week anyway. So the only way I thought I could save myself in the game and make myself look like the guy that was willing to go along with the house was to put those 2 guys on the block and then backdoor somebody else and say, "Well, it's not my fault.
Well, here,
this is who they wanted. This is who else they wanted on the block."
This is going to go into my next question, because you said you want people to play, but then literally you were like, "I'm going to do what the house wants." We're like, "No!" Right? But here's, okay, so as a gamer, what do you make of the season? I feel like it's a very interesting season in that we kind of started with like a bit of a divided house. It was like red room versus white room. But actually, there's a lot of small groups. It's very nebulous. Everyone's working with everybody. Everybody's lying to everybody. Tons of unanimous votes. People are terrified to even vote for their friends, and they're terrified.
It's
what do
awful.
you make of that group?
So like, I'm a hardcore Big Brother fan. So when I see what's going on in the house, I walk around, and I mean, I'm sure live feeders out there see me talking to the camera, just complaining about what's going on, because I don't see people making alliances. I mean, when the vote came down 9-2 for Jesse, everybody, or for Jesse to go, everybody freaked out because they thought it would be 10-1, and there was a rogue vote, and nobody wants to be that rogue vote anymore. And we still don't know. I still won't find out who it was for a couple
weeks.
Not
gonna know for a while.
But everybody's freaked out, and they got so upset about the idea that somebody wouldn't vote the way they said.
Yeah.
And once I saw that, I'm like, oh, well, nobody's ever gonna, there's never gonna be the consensus. There's never gonna be the blind. We haven't had a blind side yet, not one. Not one. And I don't even count myself because I knew.
Erica as a blind side?
Erica, well, I mean, Erica wasn't a blind side because there wasn't time. I don't think there was a blind side.
I think it's still.
I mean, I think Erica thought she got blindsided for sure.
That's true. That's true.
But if she's at home, I voted for you. I voted for you.
Listen, divided house or not, everyone inside the house did want to say goodbye. So
awesome.
Have a look
Awesome.
right over here.
Awesome.
Ryan, I'm so sad that it had to be you and I this week. Like, I had the best time hanging out with you in this house. We had so much fun. And I do apologize for kicking my game into overdrive this week, but you know what I'm like, and you know I had to do what I had to do to stay here.
Ryan, did you really think that I was gonna keep you after I know that you've been gunning for me? Ha! All I have to say is good riddance. Ryan, you actually were safe this week, but Allie and I had to flip the house because we needed Johnny to stay for our game. I like you as a person, but your game was a little weak. See ya.
Ryan, it sucks that you're in this situation and that you're out on stage now watching all these goodbye messages, but honestly, it's the best game move for me. Canada saved you last week, and it pissed me off. It's time for you to go. Big Red gotta go.
Ryan, I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm betraying you this week because I know I'm one of the only people you trusted in this house. But no matter what I said, Will and Maddie were just not willing to trust you again, and I had to do what was best for my game. I'm gonna miss you so much. You were my best friend in this house. You were a father figure to me, and I'm really gonna miss you, and I can't wait to see you again.
Wow. How does that make you feel?
That makes me, every single person in that video was who I think they were in the house. I think Kayla's mean and vindictive. I think that Paris is a total sweetheart, and I think Johnny is amazing at this game, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do with it.
Okay, so that's who your eyes are on.
Yeah, I think, if I were, I mean, if we're getting to it, I'll tell you who I think could win, but Johnny's playing a hell of a game, and I want to see him keep that going.
Okay. Now we've got a question from the audience. Are you Manny?
Yeah.
Hi, Manny. What's your question?
So, hey, Ryan. By the way, love your game, buddy.
Thanks.
So my question for you is, when you go into the jury house, are you going to kind of control, since you're the first one in there, or are you just going to be like, hey, I'm sitting back and just seeing what they bring?
Great question.
First, I want to make sure I get the biggest bed and keep it for myself. But once I see other people come into the house, damn right, my game's not over. I'm gonna sue anybody I think screwed me, and I'm gonna do it every chance I get.
Wow, hey, you're the mayor of jury. If anyone can do it, it's you. Okay, listen, we have a special surprise for you. So thanks to Shaw for connecting us across the country. Please say hello to Corey up there. And Carter, your son.
Hey, baby.
This is live. You don't talk to them.
Oh, I told you gingers don't go home first, Carter.
Oh, okay. There you go. See, good job.
You did great in the game, Dad.
Yep, you did good. And we want you to keep working out in the jury house. You look good. You look good.
Oh, I love you both so much. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you.
Oh. Bye, guys. Oh,
bye.
That's so nice. You did, you do. She's right. You look great.
35 pounds and counting.
35 pounds and
35
counting.
pounds and counting.
Well. Okay, now I've got another question from Shane from the audience.
Awesome.
Go for it.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey.
If you had stayed in the Big Brother house, what would you have done differently moving forward?
I mean, I still want the showmance to go. I think that they've played a weak game. I think that they think they're better than they are. And unfortunately, for some reason, again, like everybody's protecting the two duos for a potential triple eviction, which makes no sense. So I would have gone after them right away. Anytime I would have won HOH after week 2, I would have put them on the block. I think they needed to be split up. Ali and Liv also are dangerous in their own way, but I don't know that they could have beat me in any competitions. So I wanted to see Dela go up on the block.
Okay, thank you very much. Great question. Now, who's going to win, Brian?
I want to see when I'm back here for finale night and I've got a jury key, I'd love to see Johnny sitting next to Paris for sentimental reasons.
Right.
And if that's the case, Paris should be really happy with 20 grand because Johnny's going to get my money.
All right, well, listen, Ryan, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the show this season. You were so much fun in there, mistakes or not. You were always dropping wisdom. Oh, my gosh. the relationship between Pool and Big Brother, I can't. It was too much.
Yes.
Thank you to Shaw for presenting the after show again. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Love you, Corey. I love you.
Here's some stats for you. You know he doesn't want two people from